I took advantage of my boyfriend for 3 years and didn't even realize it. Me, 20F, and my now ex-boyfriend, 21M, had been together for 3 years. In this 3 years I worked a total of 6 months. I treated him like absolute shit and thought I did nothing wrong. He paid for everything, he always made sure I had everything I needed and wanted. I did nothing for these 3 years and thought it was okay. About 2 weeks ago he told me he wasn't happy with me anymore and I didn't understand it. I thought he loved me and it was going great. I took all his love and energy and efforts and never gave him anything back. I realized that today. It took me 3 years and 2 weeks of being broken up to realize that. I love this man more than anything. And I treated him like shit for 3 years. He can't even be around me anymore without getting depressed. I hurt him for 3 years and he put up with it because he loved me so much. And he says he still loves me after all I've done to him. He's so tired he can't fight for us anymore and all I want to now is fight for us. I'm hurting so bad after realizing how much I've hurt him and taken from him. I want to be with him so bad but I also want him to be happy and I don't think I can make him happy. I feel so selfish crying about this after all I've done to him. I want to try and fix this and on some days part of him does too but other days he's so angry and distant. I don't know what to do. An opportunity for you to grow and learn. Unfortunately. Sounds like he's suffered enough already, let him be. Sadly this happens very often where one partner finally gives up after years of pushing through it. And then suddenly the other partner is willing to do anything to make it work after being dumped. The partner giving up sometimes gives into the pleading and tries to make it work one more time, while the partner who is suddenly willing to do anything slowly falls back into their bad habits after being given another chance. Chances are, without any serious work on yourself, you'll fall back into whatever habits you were exhibiting before. Let him go so he can recover, and then work on yourself. Maybe then you can pursue the relationship further if your ex is interested and you've shown real improvement. My girlfriend won't let me break up with her. My girlfriend, F18, and I, M18, have been dating for over a year. Up until about 2 months ago we had a pretty basic relationship, like movie dates, prom night, stuff like that. She said that we would get married at some point and have a Disney movie-like relationship. Pretty much the week of graduation she started to act different. Like getting mad at me when I hung out with my friends or if I didn't invite her to stuff. This summer she hasn't been letting me do anything without her but she won't let us do anything I want to do. I figured she was just nervous about college in the fall, like that we wouldn't have time for each other or something. She and my best friend, M18, really don't get along and 2 weeks ago she was yelling at him and started throwing things at him. I got really mad and a couple days ago texted her that we needed to break up. She literally won't let me break up with her. She keeps denying that I ever texted her that. Keeps asking if I want to go out. She's shown up at my house to ask me out. She also blames my friend for some reason and is claiming he's the one who made me break up with her. I blocked her on everything but she's still showing up at my house and has even started texting my friends and my parents. It's really weird. How can I get her to stop? Convince her we aren't together anymore? TLDR. My, now ex-girlfriend went crazy and is in denial over the fact that I broke up with her. Ada. I saw a few people suggest blocking her. I already have on all social media and her phone number, so have some of my friends. I also saw a few people say I shouldn't have broken up with her over text. I agree it wasn't the nicest but I care how much of a temper she has and was a bit worried about anything in person, although clearly that backfired. It's not really an option for her to tell you no. It's your right to leave her. Stop answering the door. Call the cops if she causes an issue or refuses to leave. You've already blocked her and she is becoming stalkery. Do not talk to her, do not engage if she contacts you. Instruct all people that know you and her to not engage with her in discussing you. Do not open the door if she comes to your house and do not answer. I would also consider sending a letter from a lawyer, so you have a paper trail which can eventually be used as evidence, along with installation of a camera at the door. Tell your family to block her everywhere. Tell her you and your family have been trying to be nice about letting her go but you're prepared to get a restraining order against her and she can be arrested if she shows up. She's not acting right and she needs to understand this isn't okay. Edit. Never mind, don't even tell her. Have a lawyer contact her in your stead like another user said to. My girlfriend hits me. I, M18, have a girlfriend, F18. She hits me and I know it's just her playing around, flirting. However, sometimes she hits me and it's different. It's harder and it's usually in the ribs or stomach when she usually punches me in the arm. It's not strong enough to leave a noticeable mark and it doesn't hurt too much. She'll usually do it when she's stressed or angry and I accidentally annoy her. She apologized the first time she did it, saying she was having a bad day, but she's done it a few times. I'm just asking if it's a concern because I am a guy and she is a girl. I don't know if that makes it less of an issue or not. Edit. Thank you for giving me the advice and making me realize it's not okay. I will have a chat to her and thank you again. Yikes yikes yikes, tell her to cut that shit out. Any marks she leaves on your body, take photos and keep a log. Or dump the abusive asshole. That's abuse, plain and simple. These people do not change, leave. No form of abuse is okay no matter what your gender is. She is abusing you and needs to be called out on it. And whatever happens, do not let her play the victim card. So many men are victims of abuse and feel that they cannot come forward because they are men. It's bullshit and your feelings are valid. Please don't stay quiet. P.S. I am a woman. Yes, it is a concern. Doesn't matter if it hurts or leaves a mark. Doesn't matter if you are male or female. Someone hitting you is a huge concern. My 42 male girlfriend, 40 female, wants space with the kids but her ex went over. So I've been with my girlfriend for 18 months. We've been doing a lot together with the kids all summer long. She has 3 kids, 12, 13 and 17. Her ex is high conflict, high drama. She tries her best to co-parent with her ex. They sometimes have dinners together as a family and he can go to his house whenever him and or the kids want him to. This past Friday her, kids and I all came back from a week vacation. We don't live together. She told me Sunday that the kids needed some space. I completely understood and it wasn't a big deal to me. We live a mile from each other and I pass by her house whenever I exit the neighborhood. I made a few trips in and out of the neighborhood yesterday. I had some projects I wanted to get done and was running errands throughout the day. Over the span of the day her ex's car was there all day. I asked her about it today and she said the kids wanted some family time. I told her that I understood that but that I felt hurt that she asked me not to go over because she wanted alone time with the kids and they might need some space. Only for her to allow her ex to go over. This has happened once before. Where I was asked to do something with her son and then told the kids needed some space and her ex shows up at the end of mine and her son's project and completes with him. She's been talking about the future and marriage with me. I told her that this dynamic with her ex doesn't work for me. I am not okay with it and her excluding me only to have her ex over isn't cool. I understand the kids want dad sometimes but it really hurts when this happens. Makes me feel like no matter what her ex can be there and I'm optional for being there. I literally do everything over there. Cut the grass, paint, fix things, help make dinners and help with the kids. Her ex is simply a sperm donor and poof. The man that does the least is included the most. Also, to be clear, there's nothing romantic between them. She has structured her post-divorce life in a manner that her and her ex are involved with the kids. I don't think she intended on dating in a manner that developed into a serious relationship that we have. Also, until me the kids have never seen mom with another man. Everyone, check this dude's comments. He's got a ton of deleted posts that paint a much more dysfunctional relationship than he's portraying. There is a lot of conflict here. So when you two get married and move in together, are you going to leave the house every time the kids or ex-hubby doesn't want you around? If the kids already don't want you around, why would you even entertain a marriage with her? Bro, you need to run. What the fuck are you doing? She has 4 kids over 17 years with this guy. He's not just a sperm donor, and it sounds like you're trying to cut him out of his own kids' lives. Don't like it? Date someone without baggage.